life is slowly eroding. Eroding!
No,
Hey,
my life
Marcy.
ain't eroding.
Yeah,
Hey, Marcy.
Eroding. The life is eroding.
Right in front of you?
Right in front of you.
See.
Hey, thank you guys for joining us on Foolishness Friday.
Is it Foolishness
Yes,
Friday?
it's Foolishness Friday.
Is that where we're at?
It's Flock Your Feelings Friday.
Ooh.
Yep, that's what it is.
I thought it was Flock Your Feelings Thursday, the way you was acting.
The way I was acting yesterday.
I was appalled.
You know what? You was appalled.
I was appalled.
You was appalled. You ain't no Paul.
Like, what is really going
Yeah,
on?
what's going? Yeah, it was something kind of rough there. Hey, how you doing? And of course, I want to just take a shout out for my man on the wheels of steel over here, Mr. Super Dave. How you doing there, bro?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. How about yourself?
Okay, we good.
Trying to get
You the angry black man.
trying to get me a good shot of bleach before the day is out.
Oh, you want to get your nice little bleach clock hair going on there? Little Lysol chaser.
I mean, yeah, little Lysol, little Pine Sol.
Yeah, little pine sol, do a little something.
Little ammonia. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little pneumonia.
Mr. Clean.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Clean.
little Mr. Clean.
Well, you know, well, this week you're not really Mr. Clean, but last week you was definitely Mr. Clean. So I think that's what you should
drinking.
chase it with.
I'm drinking me some orange Kool-Aid because that's what
You
you're
didn't-
drinking if
You didn't bring me any juice or
I brought you
nothing?
some coffee.
Ah, okay.
Got you some coffee.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
You Boulay Negro.
Why do I have to be Boulay? Every week you call me Boulay.
Oh, that bleach tastes good, boy. Yeah. Okay. What? Why are you looking?
You know, it's the same thing that they tell addicts. Rinse
What?
your needles out with Clorox before you use them.
Yeah, okay. That's what they say, huh?
I mean,
All right. Well, then, hey, what we going to do today? What we talk about today? Tell everybody what we talk about today.
we are talking about, is this the new normal?
Is this the new normal?
How are you living with the new normal? What are you
Because-
doing? Is anything different? I mean, how are you surviving the
How
new
we-
normal?
How are we surviving?
No, how are you surviving?
How am I surviving?
Yes.
I got a pet goat. What? What? Okay, you know
I'm
what?
calling Peter.
Peter?
P-E-T-A.
Oh,
Peter.
P-E-T, that Peter?
Yes,
oh, okay, it's
I'm
Peter.
calling Peter.
Okay, well, you call Peter.
I'm calling
I take
Peter.
care of my goats. You
I'm
see the
calling
goat is
Peter.
nicely nourished and all that good stuff. What's up, Pedro? Edwin, how you doing, bro? And okay, so how are you maintaining? I'm drinking me a little of this bleach right here mixed in a little
Well,
OJ. Boy.
Some days are rough because you get tired of being in the house. You know, I like to be in the house, but I only want to be in the house when I want to be in the house.
Okay, hold on.
Did you say roll that beautiful bean footage?
Yeah, that rope. Yeah, drinking that bleach.
Is your life insurance
That's what the
paid
president
up?
said. He said we go. He said we go drink some bleach.
Is your life insurance paid up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. He said we
Well,
gonna
go
be
on
all
drink the bleach.
right. Wrong.
Hey, you had the policy for more than 3 years because I'm afraid that's going to be considered suicide. So if the policy is not older than 3 years, there's probably a suicide rider on there that's going to say that you can't be paid if you commit suicide within the first 3 years of your policy.
Hey,
so
we
I'm
all
gonna need
gonna
you
get
to.
drunk up here.
So I'm gonna need to make sure that you check your policy before you go to killing yourself because your beneficiaries ain't gonna appreciate it.
You can get cured, people, from the COVID-19 for $10 with a little bit of bleach and a little bit of Lysol at the store, called about $4.99 a piece.
Is that why
And
you
you can
can't
mix it
find
with
bleach
orange
in the
juice.
store?
And celebrating Donald Trump, boy, it's some good stuff right here, boy. I'm telling you.
See, that's that foolishness.
Ugh, yeah, great.
So, you drinking the Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
You believe everything they
Well, I'm
say?
drinking the orangeade right now mixed with Lysol. Okay. So our new normal. So
Can
what
you
do we?
can you add me to your life insurance policy as a beneficiary
I
before
got
you
the
drink
goat on there.
before you drink the Clorox? You can split it up. We can both get it.
Not-
The
so
goat can
so
get
the
50, and I can get
The
50.
goat might not want to share. Okay, but anyway.
I'm so ashamed.
Yep,
of you
that's right,
now.
Arthur. I got me a nice little. This is S curl and perm, the juices and berries, and up under here. Today, we got to put the thing on there because my hair turned white after drinking. I did some bleach and Lysol last night, and a little bit of UV light.
So in other words, he was a fool.
Yeah,
He believes everything that he hears.
yeah.
That's coming out the mouth of a grown man that's acting like a 7-year-old. To say something like that, that's the mentality of a little kid. Somebody that's like 7 years old. I could see somebody that was 7 saying, well, if you can clean with this, why not do I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Like, are you in reality? What world do you live in that you think that it's cool or smart to say that?
But the Fuhrer said we could drink some orange juice and what? Okay, what is this here? Okay.
So that's what we doing now.
I'm just saying. Okay, so is this my question is this the new normal that we got idiots for presidents?
It is. I think it is. It's set the presidents for what's yet to come. So that means that
Hey, Deborah.
the next person that gets into office is probably going to be just as bad, or if not worse, if we don't do what we supposed to do. In 8 years, in 4 years, I don't know. But in 8 years, we might have another fool that's running.
So, my thing about it is, so we said, okay, so hold on, wait a minute. What happened to having presidents that had dignity in class? Oh, I'm sorry, it only applies for black presidents.
It doesn't work like that anymore.
It only applies for black presidents?
But you know what? Even George Bush was better than this. I mean.
And that's kind of bad when you said a C-minus student is, you would think people thought that was terrible in his own, but I mean.
Nobody cares about your grades in school.
But
do they really?
But he was inept too. So
but he wasn't this bad. He wouldn't have said that foolishness.
He didn't sit in his pee during 9/11 and just sit around and stare blankly into the screen, like nobody's home type.
If you don't know what to say, it's better to not say anything at all.
Oh, so he's an idiot. Oh, okay. So my thing about it is that, I mean, this is what we're dealing with, and I mean, wow, it's just
that's y'all cousin.
Amazing to me. It's just amazing to me. I mean, this is what we doing.
I called him your cousin.
Huh?
I called him your cousin.
My cousin? Mm-hmm. My cousin?
Mm-hmm. And he from New York. You from New York. Y'all cousins.
Who? Man, please.
He is from New York.
Trump couldn't get elected dog catcher in New York.
But he is from New York.
Okay, yes, he's an embarrassment from New York. Peter King is from New York, too. I don't claim him. He's a bigot from New York too, and I don't claim him.
That's your cousin.
From the city too, on top of it. Not even like north, not even upstate New York. He's like right there in the city. I mean, we New Yorkers, but we got our issues. We got issues too. What you up at? What you doing?
Cause I ain't
you doing some BHHS stuff during the show. Who you up here? You want me to call your husband?
I'm not doing nothing. Who's my husband?
You up here at it again? I'll tell him.
I'm just saying.
I told him to control one of his.
Listen, let me tell you one thing.
What? Tell me something.
I'd never be in that category.
Well,
you already know that. Yeah. Don't play.
No, because you ain't got that wig to just fly off and.
Oh my God! Do I need to put you in timeout?
Okay, so, anywho, so let's just go here. So, how's everybody holding up? Sitting at home. I mean, here's the thing. Do people hate being around themselves that much?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think the thing about being at home is not having the ability to move around when you want to. It's not about not being with yourself or with your family or anything like that. But everybody needs something to break the monotony. If you're looking at the same thing every day or doing the same thing every day, it tends to get boring. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does.
You know what? I'm going to take that from you because you don't know how to act.
Well, we only about one half of it.
That is not even half.
I'm corona-free, boy.
That is not half. You've drunk like a third of that.
Okay, I drank a third of this corona prevention, Lysol, Pine Sol, bleach, and orange juice.
So I have a question, and it's from the legal aspect, and I really wish, whatchamajigger was here so I can ask him.
Who?
But,
Donald Malone. You know what? I got to call him.
But seriously, so say, for example, they open up all these states. People start getting sick. They open up the cities, the states, and things like that. Do you have the right to sue because as a public servant, they didn't keep the public's best interest in mind or in heart? Can you sue them? Can it be like a class action lawsuit?
Well, look, I'm going to be honest with you. You can ask me why you're trying to go there.
I was trying to make note that Theotis has skipped out on us. See,
I get it.
You weren't wrong.
I'm going to call his head next time I see him. No, that's going to be an interesting legal argument because, and typically the argument is that people can't sue the government. That's usually the holding of the Supreme Court. People can't quote unquote sue the government.
You can sue the city of Little Rock. People do it all the time.
But the question is, can you sue the federal government per se?
Okay, so say, for example, if our mayor was to open up the city before it's safe, Could we sue him, or could we sue the city of Little Rock, or sue the city of Little Rock? I mean, he's being sued. He's being sued right now.
And see, back in law school, I used to know these questions, but see, the Supreme Court has changed. And like I said, every time I look at them, they're doing some wacky rulings. Every time I look up, it's a new ruling.
Hey, Dale. Hey, Lavelle.
I mean, look, look at what wasn't it Neil Gorsuch said, talking about that he feels that it was wrong that people thought Jim Crow was racist. I mean, do people exist in reality to think that?
Oh, he was almost killed. Oh, hey.
You want me? I'm gonna call your
husband.
You do that again. I'm gonna call your husband on you with your little.
You know,
doing some BHHS stuff.
I'm not even doing anything. I haven't done one thing. Hey, Ben.
I mean, you got Clarence the Raccoon Thomas going around talking about black people should be slaves. I mean, stuff like that. I mean,
okay. So speaking of that, did you see the lady that said, the stay-at-home order is like slavery? Let me tell you something.
Dave, you want to take this one? Dave, you want to take this one because you don't want to take this one? You sure you don't want to take this one? Dave look like the sweat about to beat up on his head right now.
Dave over there writing some stuff.
He writing something down?
Uh-oh. Thinking
Dave
of a master plan.
Somebody.
No, I'm just getting prepared. We got a huge guest coming on, Black Focus.
Who's coming on?
Barack Obama?
No, Morris Hayes.
Okay.
You don't know who Morris Hayes is?
No, I'm looking. I'm waiting on you to tell us.
Please enlighten us.
He's from Jefferson, Arkansas.
Okay.
He plays keyboards.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
For the new power generation.
Oh.
For Prince.
For Prince, the purple one. Yes.
Purple rain.
What minute was he on the tribute?
Yes, he was.
I wonder how he feels about. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna ask him.
We're gonna ask him that
about.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna ask him about Sheila E.
And Apollonia.
And
Apollonia came after Miss Baby. She came after Miss.
But the bottom line is this: Apollonia, you have no talent. Go sit your ass down somewhere.
Wait a minute. Wait. What was the song?
Exactly. What was the song? Exactly.
Think I got water on my brain.
Nasty Girl.
Yes,
yeah,
I could hear it in my head.
She gonna be boy.
What was her other song?
It didn't matter because that was the only song she needed.
That was the only song she had. She had no talent.
But what if what she's saying is true, though? Regardless to her talent, what if what she's saying is true?
Me a drink of this
I'm asking.
What if she's jealous because she wasn't up front at the tribute as opposed to Sheila E?
That could be.
Well,
I mean,
I've
I
always heard that there was a beef between her and Sheila E. When Sheila E came to, but you know what? Hey. Yeah, there's a whole. There was a whole bunch of. They gonna make sure people listen to that.
Like you want to leave.
But you ain't gonna comment on our slavery thing.
I'm sorry.
What's slavery? Oh, the slavery thing.
Yeah, the slavery. Yeah,
y'all, I lost control.
He tried to get down with the
Terry
purple
Lynn,
ones,
you know I love Prince. You know, one of our advocates went to Minneapolis, and when he came back, he brought me a Prince bag, and it's in my living room. I don't think I've ever showed it to y'all, but I'm gonna have to show it to y'all. Yeah, he brought me a Prince bag. Babe.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many times did you see him in concert?
You know, never. Unfortunately.
You've never seen Prince?
No.
Do you know that he was at one point, he did a concert in Pine Bluff, Arkansas?
Yes, he also performed at the Barton Coliseum. But, you know, at that time I was too young.
Too young. Yeah. He was a youngin'.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
Musical genius.
I like Prince more than I like Michael Jackson.
Oh, he's better than Michael Jackson.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, my God, Dave.
Now, we might get cut from the people that like Michael.
I'm just telling
I like Michael, too, but as far as
musical
talent
and
playing the instruments. And
Mike can't hold a note to Prince.
What Prince?
I mean, that man got vaults of music he didn't
But
put out.
what Prince sings about, I mean, it was
Darling Nikki.
No little girl named Nikki, I guess you could say she was a met her in a hotel lobby. She
was a bald head anyway.
Woo, yes, but I am a true Prince fan. Like, love him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, Sheree. I don't know if he was. Look, Prince was the man.
Yes, he was. He
wanted you to dip yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
That's the only thing she has claimed fame.
Yeah, she dipped in them Lake
That's
Minnetonka.
It. You know,
flat butt.
Those twins. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just
You there
saying.
with the twins?
Yeah, I had to look around like, what?
Well, okay.
Baron Dobbins say that are you saying Sheila E. and Apple? Oh, you're saying Michael Jackson and Prince are
No. Michael
no.
Jackson was entertaining. Michael Jackson didn't make his own music, though. That's the difference. Prince could make his own music. He could sleep with your mama in high heels. I mean, boy, look. Prince was the original pimping between him, Morris Day, and Babyface. And I got some to talk about with that, too.
Whatever you want.
Okay, you know what?
It's all right with me.
I'm calling your husband. You got beside yourself today. Don't talk about me yesterday. You up here having reminiscing and stuff.
What? I love this song.
Yeah, exactly, Don. He was an awesome entertainer, but he
He
didn't
was.
make his own music. Michael just performed or was there not?
Now he did right. Michael was a
He
good
right, but
writer.
he was nowhere in Prince's level. Nowhere.
But like I said, what Prince sang about was more appealing to me than what Michael Jackson sang about. And Prince always seemed
this dude's
grown. He always seemed like an adult. And that was, you're a little kid and you looking at him, that's attractive. I mean, I'm sorry. I just have to tell the truth. It was.
Hanging out with
And then-
giraffes.
And then when you so stupid. Then when you listen to the words,
Right.
like Little Red Corvette. When I was a little kid, I really
Yeah,
thought
you
he
had
was
to really,
talking
when
about
you
a
be hearing
Corvette.
Prince and stuff, you had to
Then when
kind
I- look,
you got to
then-
kind of try to read between the lines.
Right. Then when I got older and I started writing poetry, I realized the personification. Wait a minute now.
Wait a
He
minute.
ain't
Wait a
talking
minute.
about
What
no-
word did you say?
personification.
What? That's a big word. You got.
That's like when you make something that's inanimate. You give it the personality of like a human
paper.
being. So anyway, don't do that. Don't act. Don't.
What? I mean, you bootleg. So what you want me? Okay, look, you got.
Did you locate my LaVia's Bell?
What?
Did you locate my LaVia's Bell?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Right
Life
there.
is beautiful,
You
baby.
throwing too many words at me at one time. Right?
No, but seriously though, once you get older and you realize what he's doing, it's like it's wonderful. And even like if you listen to the words to Erotic City, man, it's like powerful, deep, it's just a lot. Prince,
I think the face took his cues. Babyface, he was smooth too. I watched him in the Bear. They went at it this week again on the second one. That new normal. Now we got entertainers giving concerts for free on Instagram.
know.
That's the new normal.
I
Now
know.
I want to know.
Man,
because
let me tell y'all, Anthony Hamilton. Ooh, I love Anthony Hamilton. He gave a
yet?
First of all, you're not gonna talk about Anthony.
Okay, well, did he comb his beard yet? Okay, anyway. What?
You know that he can't get to the barbershop and you acting funny.
Yeah, I did.
No, but he gave a hell of a concert. I was like, yes, come through. Then did y'all see Charlie Wilson?
Uncle Charlie, what did he do?
Yeah, he did his little blessed little video walking around this little pool and all that stuff. Had his wife out there. I was like, go on, Charlie. He puts on a good show too. I've seen him in concert too. You know I love concerts.
So hold on. So while we talk about the new normal, what did you think about the Teddy Riley and Babyface concert?
I did not watch that.
The first one was a tragedy.
I didn't watch it, but I know
Bear-
everybody
Bear,
was.
he didn't represent for back home. I was let down.
It's
I
like
haven't
right now,
been that-
everybody
I
from
haven't
New
been that
York
down
is
since
just
like
doing something.
1926.
Your president is from New York. You're let down with that.
I know he let me down. He
Well, you can
ruined the
call him an
rotation.
immigrant, though. You should just call him an immigrant, and that'll make you feel better.
No, he just ruined the rotation
But
for New York. And then he had this dude back there that looked like he was a scruffy, and he acted with the Kango on and whatnot, and he just really jammed. He was the only one that jammed in the whole, But in Teddy's defense, he came back hard on the second night at the Babyface.
so they say he was
shooting.
having technical difficulties. I'm asking.
You've
I
been a
didn't watch it.
producer for 2 decades, almost 3 decades. You having technical difficulties.
They had cut his Wi-Fi and stuff off.
No, because he had them bums behind him. That's what it was. And the second night he came back on, he didn't have them dudes with him. He's doing too much.
He should have had.
Teddy was doing
He
too
should have
much.
had the Hamiltons with him.
He should have had an Obama phone. That would have been even better.
No, the Hamiltons. They
Hamiltons?
sing with
the
Anthony
Hamiltons?
Yeah,
Oh.
they sing with Anthony Hamilton.
Whatever. So they came back, and then Babyface threw some shade at him at the end, said, "Oh, I don't do remixes." That was shade at the Bear. Yes, it was.
Y'all remember when Babyface sung with the Deal?
Yeah,
I saw them in
I did some
concert, too.
strange things at the Deals music, boy. Back when I was in California. Back when I was at Chippendales, boy. I'll tell you Anyway.
Do y'all see my face?
What? I mean, what? Yeah, babe, thank you, Mark. Babyface the kind of dude, he'll go up here and he'll ask the kid, how your mama doing? No,
Babyface is still your girl.
No, he done walked out your house with your mama.
Babyface was still your girl.
He like, hey, kid, how your mama doing?
Lavelle said his phone was on 7%. Y'all tickling my soul today. But yeah, Babyface is smooth. He'll steal your girl.
He's a smooth cat.
Yeah, and he ain't even like the best looking man. He just got that je ne sais quoi about himself.
What?
Okay,
I'm gonna stop.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
There you go with them $5 words again. He got the what?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna talk about it.
You real fancy today.
You fancy, huh?
That's right.
You fancy,
For a
huh?
person,
look, nails done, hair done, everything did.
You see what I'm saying? You see how hard it is to get good help on your radio show, Dave? They go all out.
Listen, I'm out the house. I'm in a good mood. Don't let me out.
I'm thinking you.
Let's go crazy.
When you when you deal with crazy people, sometimes you gotta let them go all the way out.
Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been in the house. Hey, LaDonna.
Now you go.
I've been in the house, and once I get out the house, I tend to, I'm like, Prince, let's go crazy. Okay, so the new normal is once you get out the house, you don't know how to act.
You don't know how to act.
You don't know how to act. So today, I'm a little extra. I'm sorry.
Extra.
Just a little.
Extra.
Just a little.
Okay. So what we're talking about now is that now we're supposed to be taking bleach additives and Lysol.
Listen.
To get over this corona.
So are you doing that? Let me know if that's what you're doing. Like seriously, is that what you're doing? We know it's vodka in there. You can quit playing like it's bleach. We realize that it's, but y'all know what? Alcohol kills it all, though. Seriously, while we playing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know, DJ, and it is the good hair.
It's the good hair?
Yeah, we was talking about Babyface.
Oh, but he had that good hair? Okay. So,
little wave, like.
You got little waves?
Yeah.
Just
Listen,
not too much wave.
Let me just tell you this.
Okay.
This made me think about this. So, have y'all been seeing the little memes on Facebook where they compare the groups? Like, say they had, like, what group would you get rid of? What group would you get rid of? So, they had, like, the Temptations. They had the 5 Heartbeats. Who's not a real group.
Yeah, not a real group. But
yeah.
Okay.
So, they had a list of people. So, I was like,
you ain't
the 5 Heartbeats. They the fake Temptations.
Ain't gonna get it.
They said my black card was going to be revoked because I said I would get rid of the 5 Heartbeats before the Temptations. The 5 Heartbeats aren't even real.
Look at Dave. He just shaking his head. See, black folks, again.
I was like, this is like a made-up group.
All the way out there. So my thing about it is.
That's the new normal. To believe in fake stuff.
I put on yep, you sure would. You get that whole polo shirt I got.
Like seriously, that's an example of the new normal.
Right, that's the new normal. But
to believe
that's
in fake stuff.
Cray at home. Everybody now is a chef.
Man.
Everybody now makes.
Do you see this weight out in game?
Some of us drink wine and post videos. I ain't gonna say no name.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
You people out there that are posting your food on Facebook. Some of that stuff look nasty.
Don't it? Dave, thank you.
Please stop.
I love Dave.
Okay, I'm just saying, not trying to hurt your feelings.
It's really bright up there, boy.
But if it's not appealing to the eye, it's not appealing on Facebook. Okay? Man. So stop that mess.
I don't
please.
Want to see your hog jaws and your chitlins.
I know. I hate that. Like, for real. But Dave is telling the truth.
Bae gonna eat this.
Bae gonna have gas tonight.
Bae gonna have diabetes, heart, clogged arteries, and high blood pressure by the time he's 45.
Y'all, I have bought more groceries this month than I've spent more on groceries this month than I probably have in 6-7 months. Seriously,
I'm at the grocery store every 3 days.
I don't grocery shop like that because it was just me. But now that my son is home, like, dude, is that the refrigerator opening again? Yep. Like. Wait, is there food cooking again?
Catboy don't get to come. Catboy, because he was going to me cook him a whole giraffe or a wildebeest. And I ain't gonna be cooking all that.
My son still works out twice a day. He goes running every day, and when I say his metabolism and his appetite is so freaking high, I'm like,
what you gonna do with an 800-pound Catboy? Go run out here chasing antelope and stuff? What do you do? Then he come home talking about, Dad, I'm hungry. Where's the giraffe? I'm like. So I got to barbecue a giraffe every day.
That's how I feel. Like, dude,
Yeah, on paper. Yeah, thank you, Tom. On a paper plate. They won't cook it on paper plate.
Nah, y'all know I don't
They
believe in
cheap kind.
y'all know I don't believe in paper plates.
No, don't do no paper plate. I have Chinette.
And then that holds grease
I have
anyway.
Chinette.
All the grease be on
Wait,
it.
why
and
I
then,
like to
and then
see that's
folks
another
be,
thing. Why are we talking about new
reusing.
normal? Now's the time for you black folk to go out here and get your health done. If you want to keep your immune up from coronavirus, drink some bleach and Lysol and orange juice.
Y'all know that's that foolishness. Do not listen to that. We do not endorse that on this station. That's that foolishness.
We don't do no drinking.
That's vodka. That is not bleach.
Oh yeah.
Me and Dave smell the liquor.
You smell the liquor? Well, we gonna go get drunk.
Was you down the street at the liquor store? Was you at the liquor store down the street?
Yep.
What's that, warehouse liquor?
Yeah, but I was trying to spend $40. Anyway.
So you got $40 to spend?
Yep, had $40 to spend.
Who you spending it on? Look, don't
You had a
tear
wig.
in on my. You know what? I'm not even gonna play with you today. I'm not. See, that's
Okay.
that foolishness. But seriously, y'all, the things that are going on now, it is the new normal. Everybody is living their life through social media, and it's to the point where I'm just like, man, I ain't even gotta log in today because y'all doing the
Yeah,
most.
it's TikTok video. Everybody done got creative with the TikTok videos now. Everybody can dance now.
They
Everybody
can't.
can cook now.
They can't.
Everybody is a health expert now.
They are
By the
not.
way, if you've got TikTok, the Chinese government has all of your information.
Right. You know, federal employees aren't even allowed to have TikTok on their
Nope.
phone.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
Lord.
while y'all having fun with
It's
TikTok,
like they had a whole Senate meeting about
Sure
TikTok.
Did they?
yeah.
Yes, I sent y'all the
That's
video.
why I'm so glad I don't go with Facebook phases and social media phases. Everybody
You
gonna
can
do it.
make the same videos on your regular camera, on your regular video
Yep, you
recorder,
sure
on your
can.
phone, and do. So I don't. Yeah, they had a whole Senate
'Cause I was
meeting
gonna
about
do one
TikTok.
from Life with Eddie Murphy.
Temperature is about 103. Black man and you
No,
know
I
I
was
could
gonna do
say
that one. I was gonna-
Oh,
Well,
well,
I
I was singing
gotta-
life.
Yeah,
I was singing
because I'm a
life.
nasty. Anyway, so that's what I was. Me and my brother gonna do one from Life with Eddie.
You know that's
From
one
Ray-
of my that's one of my favorite
Ray and
movies.
Claude.
Yes. Those
I want to know why I can't stand just look at you. That's
when
all
he
that
said
is, Ray.
when
That's
he
all
said
that is.
the roses sure are looking exuberant today.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
Boy, look how my boy put a little myrtle over there on that.
Look, the crepe myrtle.
Crap myrtle. Put a little myrtle on that there, y'all.
Yes, that's one of my favorite movies. Yes, and
The
then
state of Mississippi.
yes,
Ain't
Hoppin' Bob.
interested in logical.
But you know what?
assessment.
You know who in our group is Hoppin' Bob?
What?
Jonathan Hale. That's Hoppin' Bob.
Oh yes, that's that. Yep, that's Hoppin' Bob.
That's
Sure.
Hoppin'
Where's
Bob.
the raccoon boy at lately?
I ain't saying
I gotta
him.
go find him.
I hope they ain't got him.
Oh, you think Trump supporters got him?
No, the Coronas.
The Rona got him. No, I'm going. Don't say. Don't say.
That's
about
what I'm saying. I hope
Raccoons
that
are
they got
immune
him.
to the Rona unless you
Oh,
eat a
okay.
raccoon.
They be rabid. You
Yeah,
can't
they
eat
rabid.
that. You can't be eating that
Yeah, you
type
can't
of
be no.
coon.
You can't eat no raccoons. You ain't eat no raccoons.
No.
So let's talk about this other new norm. We had a black politician.
Oh, DJ Ant said that everybody's a conspiracist too.
Yeah, everybody's everybody's getting all their information off
And
of YouTube.
seriously, that's why I haven't been
But
on
nobody
Facebook
talk about
like that.
5G no more for a change. Thank God.
We got somebody in our group that was wearing it out.
Yeah, please.
I was
These
like,
cats
oh
be
my
on one.
God. But she's kind of a conspiracy theorist too. She does a lot of who are we looking at? Who has sent us something?
Yeah, you're all up in here. You worry about your bald headed. Yeah, okay. I'm calling your husband today.
First of all,
I'm calling
first
your
of
husband.
all,
I'm
first
calling
of
him.
First of all,
You
don't
gonna
make
mess
me
around and make me yank my.
don't make me get Terry Lynn on you.
Whatever. She ain't here. So now what you gonna do? What you
She
gonna
on my
do? What
line.
you gonna do?
Show my life. Terry, call in at 855-525-5683.
Yes, but y'all got to want to sit around and talk about new normal. Let's try something
But no,
abnormal
seriously,
for a change.
what's abnormal? Drinking
That-
bleach to a disinfectant to get rid of the coronavirus. That's abnormal.
Yep, it sure is. But we're gonna do it today, cause Creamsicle Caligula said, "Hey,
Social distancing is abnormal for some people.
why people can't stay away from each other?"
No, it's the human
People-
nature to want to couple
to-
up. Yeah, that's human nature.
Human nature. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Have you social distanced this whole time?
yeah.
You're a bald head lie.
What?
Yeah, I said lie. My mama
What?
ain't here. I can say lie.
Why I do that?
You know, when you was a little kid, you couldn't say lie.
I be
You
at
have
home.
not been social distancing.
I don't post the food I cook.
I be seeing you out and about.
I work. See, there's a blessing when you can still work in this foolishness. But I got to go to work today. I mean, it is what it is. So I mean,
Paying $40 is not going to work.
but that's why I got to work because I got to pay that $40. $40. I got to pay it today. So, so let me ask you this.
I'm giving
so
you the
we've
look.
done challenges. We're doing at-home videos. We got nosy people over here in my second phone. Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. She said awesome show. Well, that's good. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That's a bonnet. And typically on Fridays I do bonnet Fridays for the foolishness and
We're on every Friday.
This ain't nice.
We're
Nice
on
bonnet.
every. Y'all, he got an expensive boulet bonnet. He don't have like
No,
the
no, yeah,
dollar
this is-
one.
this is-
That's the expensive
Yeah, I
one.
didn't
There
get
you
this one
can
from Dollar
adjust
Tree.
it, and then it's extra
Yeah, you can
thick.
adjust it in the back.
Yeah, it's extra thick. It's
Mhm.
all boulet.
Yeah, it's kind of boulet. It's pure silk, nylon, polyester blend.
Sounds like your head is going to be hot.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it sounds
Yeah, that's
like.
what it sounds like. So
I know he lying, Terry. He ain't going to work and he ain't been social distancing. We all know.
I'll Terry on your page and not on mine. You know what? Tell us stay over there.
Because my page is funner.
Okay.
It has all the cute guys on it.
All the cute guys on
Yeah,
it. So
all
you
the
being
cute guys
bald
on
headed
my-
again.
I'm not doing anything. The cute guys are on my page.
Ron,
Hey,
where are
y'all,
you,
they
Ron?
on my
I'm gonna
post.
call because your girl bald headed today.
First of all,
I'm talking about his pets. I'm talking about.
so Dave, did you cook anything exciting
Yeah, did
this
you cook
week?
any, yes, did you cook any more rice pilaf with a bed of buttered lettuce and
No,
on his game here?
let's see, what did we have yesterday? Oh, we had pasta and shrimp with sauteed mushrooms, broccoli, florets.
Okay, you know what? He just
Do you
showing
eat red
off
meat?
now.
Mhm.
You eat red meat like steak? You eat steak?
Yeah.
Oh,
He said
okay.
broccoli floret. See,
But
that's
I
a
was-
boule
I-
Negro right there.
But I have never heard him mention like steak, so that's why I was asking.
No. But he said scrimps,
Boule.
boule. He said broccoli florets. That's boule as hell.
That's the like when you get.
I know what a floret is.
Oh.
Now that's like a $2.50 word, not a $5 word. And he said scrimpses, pasta. He didn't say spaghetti. You know, black folk, we don't say pop. We say spaghetti. He said pasta, scrimps. What else, Dave? Florets.
Broccoli, florets,
And what else?
sauteed mushrooms.
And sauteed mushrooms.
That sounds really good.
And shrooms.
He eats healthy.
No, he's boule. Just like you.
I'm so not boule.
Yeah. So he said we, so I'm assuming he's talking about Michelle.
I know.
Michelle, fiber, something.
So it's dinner by candlelight?
No.
You inviting the kid over.
I cook like that all the time, so it doesn't have to be a candlelight dinner. That's just how I cook.
That's
Okay.
just how you cook. That's how you get down.
Okay.
So he letting you know he a man of exquisite taste. Yes.
I'll probably have blackened salmon today with
See, Dave,
Black
don't do
and-
that.
with-
Don't
He-
do
Oh,
that.
he said black and salmon, so I know he boule. He
with
said
I
salmon.
love-
He didn't say salmon. He said salmon.
But it's actually salmon. You know, we say salmon because we country.
No, back home we say salmon.
Right. Without the L. But I'm like, if they put the L in it, I'm saying it with the L.
It'd be
Salmon.
salmon. But if you're
Salmon.
Gito, you say salmon. I want me some salmon.
No, that's how it's actually pronounced. The L is silent.
The L is silent.
Yes, for real.
You a boule Negro.
For real, the L is silent.
Okay, well the L is silent. So okay. So what are you doing home, Dave? You interrupted while I want to hear his menu here.
oh blackened salmon with I'll probably do sauteed mushrooms again today as well.
You
'cause
like mushrooms, huh?
Mushrooms are good. I love
sauteed
I do.
mushrooms, they're really good.
Yes.
And let's see what else. Homemade lemonade. And
lemonade.
let's
Such
see.
a cool
Oh, and we'll have
Refreshing drink.
smashed garlic potatoes.
Smashed garlic potato. Was it good for them?
Uh,
They were smashed.
it's gonna be good for me.
They were bad day.
So he's gonna do
Them
freshly,
potatoes got $40.
So today we're having freshly squeezed lemonade.
Yes, you're having salmon
with smashed
and
garlic
taters.
potatoes.
You're having salmon
with
and taters
sauteed mushrooms
and shrooms and
Yes.
homemade lemonade.
Homemade.
That cool, refreshing drink.
Homemade.
So, I
Yes.
mean, he's getting, wow. David's getting, he's becoming
See,
quite the
even
chef in his own right.
Lavelle knew that the L was silent.
Okay. So, there
It's
you go.
only you that didn't know that.
Mhm.
I'm so disappointed.
So let's get to the political ramifications of the new normal. What is we gonna do since we got presidents out here trying to kill us? They want to reopen everything back up and get us killed, which is gonna cause more
Actually,
problems
you
than
know
it has.
what? When you think about how the government is set up, Congress has more power than the president actually has. So we need to hold them accountable. Like, all jokes aside, I know I've been joking throughout the whole show, but we need to hold them accountable for not doing their jobs and not.
But I mean,
getting him-
what exactly does the Congress do per se in relation to governors? That's my point. What do they actually do? I mean, can a congressman
But you
go home and
asked
tell
about the
governor not to open up
president.
his
You
state?
didn't ask about the governors. First, you asked about the president. So, which question do you want us to answer
No. Well, the
first?
president wants to open up. He can't tell the state governments how to open up. He can open up the federal government. He can open up the federal offices, but he can't. He can't tell New York that, hey, New York, yeah. And look, I'm gonna just put it out here like this. Let me put it out here just like this. If these people are telling you to go out here and go back out to society and kick it and have a good time, if they're not opening up the state offices, if you don't see the governor and the politicians going around here, going out in public shaking hands, if you don't see them out here opening up
Hey, Tootie.
DMV, if you don't see them out here opening up state offices, if you don't see that, don't go nowhere, because they're not going to sit around here and get us killed. They're not going to sit around here and open up the hair shops and the nail shops and get all the black people infected so they can kill all the black people off before the election, and then say, oh, well, you know, we wish we could have defeated Trump, but the black people didn't get out and vote. Dead people don't vote.
They're going to call that natural selection.
Yes, of course.
So you elected to go out and you were naturally killed by
well, naturally, because you was naturally stupid.
Right.
So my thing about it is, if you don't see
Okay,
these
so what do you do if you don't have a choice but to go? Like, if you is either come to work or lose your job, then what do you do?
I mean, come to work and lose your job.
So you work for yourself. You work for yourself, so you can decide whether or not you want to go to work. Other people don't work for themselves.
No, then that goes back to the argument of lawsuits. Would you go to work if your life was in danger? Can a job put you in due danger to come back and be sick? People did that with Amazon. People chose the Amazon. They're just going to quit. Their health is not worth getting the coronavirus and taking it to their family.
Okay,
Well,
so
Tyson Foods is about to find out.
Yep, they sure are too.
so in a case like
Look at what happened in small states. Even states that don't have a big outbreak, like what was it, North Dakota, that had that meat processing pork plant up there.
no, South Dakota with Smithfield.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
I
look
think
what
it's South
happened.
Dakota.
Had to shut the whole plant down.
Yeah, because 300 people.
Yeah, came
got
out
it.
with COVID.
So, and I mean, I understand it, but I'm saying, what do you do? Like, remember in the group how I posted is death or death, and why I said it's death or death, because if you can't pay your bills, if you can't sustain your family.
Well, that's where you hold Congress accountable. You make Congress go and get out more, because Congress is already talking about more relief. Because $1,200, I mean, come on, what is that?
Nothing.
Thank you. And you ain't buying no new Negroes for $1,200. I'm sorry. Donald Trump can put his name on the check. He can put his name on my car title if he want to. He ain't getting my vote. I don't care. Don't matter to me.
Well,
it
if he
ain't
puts
happening.
his name
it
on
ain't
your
going
car
down.
title, that would mean that he technically owns your
Yeah,
car.
technically owns you.
So
And
yeah,
I don't care.
it's
And
not.
I mean, how small do you have to be? How small a person do you have to be that you hold up people's checks so your name can go on check because you wanted to be known that you did something? First of all, you didn't do anything. First of all, that's people's tax money, number one. Number two, Congress got that done. You didn't go around here and say, hey, I'm just going to give everybody $1,200 around the country.
And here's the thing. The way that they're able to give you money is because we've already been spending money into the economy and things like that anyway. I mean, the United States is built on the money that we keep recycling throughout the economy. So it's kind of like, that's just not logical, but a lot of times people don't think logical about things.
Let me ask you a question. And I'm not a stock market seer. Legal is my department. Do you know the problem they're going to come to bear
What?
when you're printing all this money?
That
you
is
wanna
going to
tell
make
them
our dollars
about
worth
all this money
less.
that we got floating out in the
Yeah,
economy?
it makes
you know,
our
you know
money.
the problem is getting ready to come
It makes
with that?
our. It makes our
Inflation.
Money, yeah.
Yep. Hyperinflation. You want to know why you paying what $15 for a bottle of hand sanitizer? In case you haven't noticed, all
Can
the
you
food in
even
the
find
stores is
hand
gone up.
sanitizer?
Huh?
Yeah, everything is gone up. Can you even find hand sanitizer?
You can make it. Aloe, essential oil, and alcohol. Fortunately, I got to go to little
they
hick
sell-
states to go find alcohol.
They sell. Oh, I know where some alcohol is.
Where?
But they sell hand sanitizer right down the street. The
Where,
dollar
at
store.
Rock
have-
City?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dollar
yeah.
store always have it.
$8 a bottle.
Yeah, ridiculous. And you could go buy hand sanitizer for $2 at Dollar Tree. But anyway, I mean at Dollar General. But my thing about it is, and that's the problem. And then you want to know about the inherent broken system of capitalism. There it goes right there. My thing about it is, let me ask you a question. We're forgetting, and here goes the new normal. I just saw a note that the president, because I'm getting ready to go check the stock market right now, because the stock market was sinking when I got here. He did that so he could make the stock market go up. He just sent a note that he just signed a $484 billion stimulus relief bill, because that's going to affect the markets, and he knows that. But what does it matter if it affects the market?
Throw something else down.
Now, you see this?
Do you see this shoe? I will.
So here's my question. What does it matter if the stock market goes up to 30,000 points when you got 15, 20% unemployment?
It doesn't matter. And the people that's unemployed is probably
So who's
not
the people that benefit? That's what
the
I wanna
rich
know.
people. That's the people who's been benefiting this whole time.
Right. That's my point. Do you know that the stock market has jumped up, 5,000 points since, because we went down to a low of Obama. We went down to 18,000. Right? That's where we went. That's where it bottomed out at. Now we're about at 24,000, somewhere in that area. So we went up about 4,000 points. But my question is, what does that matter when your unemployment is 15, 20%? We're at depression level unemployment.
Right.
Is that the new normal? So that's what it is. You're gonna have, and what you're gonna end up doing if that happens is you're gonna have a country of haves, have-nots. Kind of like what it is. It's just gonna be on steroids. You're just gonna have a little small rich group of people here who've made money, off of taking advantage of tragedy, and you're gonna have a whole bunch of people down here who ain't got nothing. Food pantries are now open up. I didn't even believe I was gonna see that. I don't even believe I saw that when we had the Great Recession. Did you remember seeing food pantries 12 years ago?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah, we've always had food pantries.
No, I'm talking about not having them in existence.
Oh, not
Most
having
churches
them
have a food pantry.
Ah, okay.
I'm talking about where they opening them up now. Because if you go right around the corner from my house, they have it where the food pantry is open up for people to go get food.
Well, yes, I've always seen
Wow.
that. Speaking of that,
No, I'm not talking about for the homeless that just need it.
No, I'm saying the
talking
food
about they
pantry,
got
like
normal Joes.
yes, the
going
food
in to
pantries
get
have
food.
always been opened up. Yes, I have always seen that.
I was leaving, going to work yesterday morning, and this woman was standing at the church. Standing at the church because they're getting ready to open up the food pantry.
Yes.
This is where we at now, folks.
So, as far as that being normal, that is something that I've seen before. So that's not abnormal to me. But I think what you're getting at is the amount of people that's utilizing it and the caliber of people that you're seeing. It's not just homeless people. You're seeing working class people waiting in line to get food from the food pantry. Is that what you're saying?
Right. It's kind of like back as we used to see. I mean, none of us were alive when the Great Depression was around. They used to say people used to be around the corners for apples, buying apples and stuff like that. But that's my whole point. What has happened to this country now that we almost getting ready to look like the Great Depression again?
Do you really need that question
Well,
answered?
hey,
the people that are leading us aren't leading us in the right direction. Everybody that's a leader really isn't a leader, and that's what we're finding out. And nobody is doing anything about it.
So hold on.
The people
up,
that can
fans?
do something about it, hey, Yolanda, the people who could do something about it, they aren't doing anything about it. And then, even in our state, the people.
And y'all up here worried about Joe Biden, but they want us to drink Lysol.
Here's my thing.
And alcohol.
Why do they keep allowing him to get on TV saying this foolishness?
Why you gotta be why I didn't allow him? I think he's
That's
an
your
idiot.
cousin from New York. Y'all all related. You're a little.
Yeah, I told you. Like I said,
You ain't got enough melanin in you.
He just passed the stimulus. It just went up. It was under 70. Now it's up 41. See what I'm telling you?
Slim something else down. Slim.
Now I slim. Now, how about that?
Dave, Can you put him out?
Sounds bad.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's what it sounds. Yeah. Now them pulled up because of the number of homeowners seeking mortgage aid skyrockets.
Yeah, of course it's gonna skyrocket because people aren't working. However, I will say that my friend, he's receiving unemployment. We work together at Medivall. They reduced his hours to 30 hours a week, so he went and applied for the unemployment. At first, they didn't want to give it to him, so he had to fight for it. So they're giving him $681 additional a week added to his,
Must be nice. You might as well stay at home.
That's what I told him. So he's working plus getting $681 additional dollars. So I don't think they thought that thing through because he really doesn't need the $681. Like,
I do.
seriously.
I could use it.
I could use
Yeah,
it.
I could
Anybody
use it.
Exactly. So it's kind of like,
Well,
dude.
man, my goat could eat
And y'all,
lobster.
that lasts until
and I hope
May.
you didn't go spend your $1,200.
What were they supposed to
Black
do?
folks
with it?
all up here at the lobster counter at Kroger now.
Black folks been at the lobster counter. What are you talking
No,
about?
black folks really at the lobster counter now. They up here at the lobster getting them scrimps and lobster every
Okay,
day.
so here's the thing, y'all. I don't know why he discriminates and act like black people, use the stereotypical stuff like black people don't normally eat shrimp and stuff. That's normal.
Oh, really?
Normal. Yes.
Really? Black folks
Dave,
eat
do you eat shrimp?
Yeah.
I eat
Hold on,
shrimp.
but wait a minute. Hold on.
Fried
You said
shrimp,
normal for black
barbecue
Right.
shrimp.
Hold on.
Grill,
When
Grilled
blackened,
shrimp,
what
When
else?
did black
shrimp.
folks normally eat that? Because black folks ain't living in no water all their lives and eating no scrimps.
I've been eating shrimp since I was a little kid.
Boule.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with boule.
Really?
You like what you like.
You like what you like.
Then look at all the
I
black
bet you only
folks
like
from
the chicken
from
breast part of-
Louisiana.
I bet you only know chicken quarters, leg quarters either, do you?
I don't eat the thigh.
See, there you go. See,
I
see
eat
what
the
I'm saying
breast
about
and the
black folks?
wing,
You know what I'm saying
and
about
every
black-
so often I want a leg.
Huh? So you don't know, you only know leg quarter.
I don't like the thigh.
Like the breasts, don't you? You know,
Yes.
black folks, we all in chicken breasts.
What that doesn't
lobster
have anything
tails.
to do with being black. That just has to do
No,
with
I'm
liking good food.
I'm just saying, when did black folks become heavy into seafood? Well, when seafood eating became a fad, and number two,
When did eating seafood become a fad?
Wow,
Just
that was-
because
that's
you
vivid.
didn't do it
What you
doesn't
mean I
mean it.
didn't do it?
That doesn't make it a fad. It's
It
not a
wasn't a fad.
fad. No, black people have always eaten seafood. What are you talking
Really,
about?
when did I eat all this seafood?
I've been eating seafood my
I
whole
ain't never
entire
known a whole
life.
bunch of black people that eat seafood until it really became the thing
So,
to eat.
okay, when did it become the thing to
Really,
eat?
when black folks was eating all this salmon and stuff.
I've been eating that all my life. What
Yeah.
don't you
Because
understand?
you're a boule Negro.
I
told
am
you that.
not
Don't ask me
boule.
no stuff like that.
I'm not boule.
You're a boule Negro.
How is that
I'm-
boule?
I'm sorry, salmon was not on my mom's dinner table growing up.
Oh, okay.
And
We
was in
ate
New York,
everything.
We was right by the water.
We eat everything.
Neither was lobster tail. Yeah, we ate seafood, but it wasn't a normal part of the diet.
Like, what do
Now
you
all of a sudden,
consider
black
seafood
folks
that
act
you...
like they got to go to the store and get lobster tails.
You need to stop saying that. And the reason why you
How
need
much
to
lobster
stop
tails
saying
cost?
that, I don't know because I don't eat lobster
I-
tails. But
Oh, how
lobster
about crab
tails,
legs?
lobster tails are normally, and crab legs are normally priced at market value. So it depends on what the market.
value.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, market value.
Yeah, that's
Aren't
how
you a
long I've
boule
been.
Negro?
That's how long I've been eating seafood.
Right,
Like,
we're not, we're not supposed to eat shellfish. Shellfish is a terrible thing to eat.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that we haven't been eating it.
No,
We're not supposed to eat catfish,
No, no.
but we eat catfish.
Yeah, we sure
We're not
crab
supposed
eat.
to. You're not supposed to eat anything that has three hooves. So that means you ain't supposed to eat bacon. But guess what? I love bacon. I call my grandson
Oh,
bacon.
you're a boule,
so
you're a
so
boule
now,
country Negro.
so
Okay.
what I'm saying is,
Boy,
just
that's
because
a
you're
hell of a mix, a boule and a country Negro at the same time.
just because. Yeah, right, Terry. He grew up at Little House on the Prairie. He
What the
grew
hell?
up
You
on
know, you
bologna
tell
and
Terry be
Vienna
quiet.
sausages.
You tell Terry be
See,
quiet. She ain't got no
right,
she
Terry.
ain't got
And
no
look,
farms over
Terry,
here.
and I don't even eat bologna or Vienna sausages. That's
You
what I'm
shut up.
talking
You
about.
know you ate some bologna, because my grandma knows she cooks some bologna. or
Listen,
something. Stop
you
acting
can
like that
call
on
you
TV.
can call Barbara Ann right now, and
Whatever.
she'll tell you,
You
nah,
bologna
Nikki
Negro,
ain't
you
never
know you
ate
better
bologna.
stop. You ate
If
the
anything,
bologna with the red little ring around.
I've always been a
Until
turkey
black folks
eater.
knew better, and we knew we weren't supposed to.
No, I was just
Then
a
black
kid that
folks
didn't
went
eat
to-
stuff like that.
Then black folks went to turkey and
I-
shaved chicken and
Baby, my mama was a professional cook. We always ate good and healthy.
like
I
salmon.
grew up in a household where my father didn't even believe in leftovers. Now I'm just keeping it real.
Hey,
So
Black
yeah.
folks, hold on. Black folks economically have always ate what is available. So seafood wasn't on the menu because you're right. Seafood has always been at market price.
So
Now,
basically
if
what
black
you're
and you
saying.
live down in New
So what
Orleans,
you're
probably
saying
could get
is
hooked up with it.
basically, so to you, black people have been poor and couldn't afford it. That's basically what you're saying.
No, black people been rich as hell.
No, but what you just said is
it on money and
what you're saying is that black people didn't eat that because they were poor and could not afford it.
No, we couldn't. That's why we eat pork and other stuff because we eat cheaper
We ate
cuts
everything.
of meat. No, we eat cheaper cuts of meat because typically we don't have the money to go
He
out
grew up on Sabaros. He definitely did.
Who said that?
DJ Ant. You acting like, I mean, what did you?
Yeah, and Big Swole, but be quiet.
What I'm saying is,
What?
Miss Angie, all jokes aside, you can't make the assumption because that's not what you grew up on eating that everybody didn't have a variety of food to eat. My mother was a cook, so I was exposed to a lot of different things.
No, what I'm saying is,
My father was also in the military. You know, people who have been in the military have been exposed to a lot, so therefore they like a lot of different things. No, that has nothing to do with boule. You just, I'm
You
sorry.
forgot, my dad was a politician.
Well, then
My
you
mom
should
and dad
know
were both-
about
hold on,
all
but
of
wait a
that.
minute. But my point was, we were working class people.
We were
but
working class.
But wasn't no seafood on the table every night.
Oh, not every night. Nobody eats the same thing
No,
every
no.
night.
It wasn't on the table most nights. So my thing about it is, yes.
He ate a bologna log.
Nah, we didn't do. Now, hold on. I'm not gonna sit around here and say my meat didn't have a first name when I grew up. Yeah, we ate bologna,
Oscar
but then
Mayer.
when we learned,
OSCAR.
hold on, but when we learned in the era of information that bologna was bad to eat, yeah, naturally we stopped eating it. But my thing about it is nothing wrong. You be quiet, Trisha. You missing no meals. My thing about it is, nothing wrong with eating seafood. My thing is, black folks kill me when they act like, oh, well, seafood's always part of our diet. No, see, anything could be part of your diet. Bacon is part of our diet too, but that don't mean we eat it every day. So what I'm saying is,
I normally eat bacon every day.
black
but
folks
since the
now they done
lockdown,
got all this
I
little
haven't
check.
been able to.
They done got all this little check, and they up here raiding the crab legs every day.
Okay, so you saying
can't pick
that
that.
you sound ignorant, and I hate to say that, but you sound very
They
ignorant and
raiding the
stereotypical.
crab legs,
You sound
the
ignorant and stereotypical. You sound just like those people that make fun of black people or talk about black
How
people
am I
when
making fun of you?
you're not making fun of me because
Oh,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
eat what
wondering.
I
You
want to
acting
eat.
like
I
I'm-
said you're making fun of black people in general,
How am I
and you're
making
being
fun of black people?
stereotypical because just because you didn't grow
Pastor
up.
Thaddeus was being ignorant.
You know, I don't even watch him.
Okay, well, I'm just
I-
wondering, 'cause
he
I'm
will
wondering what
get
you're trying to say
mad.
there, 'cause you might wanna-
Terry, we ate well too. We had seafood, and
Let me
she
tell you
said
something.
I
Ain't
did
no
not
black
grow up
people
poor.
in this country ain't ate well. Black obesity is so prominent with the black culture. It ain't like we not eating
Sanjay,
well.
that
We
does
been
not
always
negate
eating
from
well.
the fact that you were being stereotypical. Let's talk about that. Let's talk
Nah, we ain't
about
gonna
how
talk
you been.
about that at
Let's
all.
talk about
Well,
that.
you wanna
So
come
the
on,
new
come on, 'cause I
normal
ain't
is
scared
you
of
being
you,
stereotypical.
big
You
dog.
ain't got to be
We can-
scared
you
because
wanna
you
fight,
might
we can-
run.
we can fight
You
right
might
there on
run,
there.
and I didn't put on a few pounds since I've been on house arrest, and I don't want to chase you.
Look here, this
So
one
what's
here.
up?
Well, what's up? Cletus?
Sure.
What you gonna do? I yank this bonnet off. What you gonna do?
Take the bonnet off.
Okay,
What's
well,
up?
I take this bonnet right off on you. So no, I'm just saying. No,
Just say that you didn't grow
Terry
up.
will tell no. I
Just
will tell-
say that you didn't grow up eating like that. So for you, that's not
I didn't
normal.
have family members that grew up eating like that. What I'm saying is.
Oh, well,
is
y'all
that-
didn't have variety in y'all life. Y'all missed out.
Oh Lord, here she go.
What kind
When
of
you
cereal
when you
did
grow up,
y'all
you know,
eat?
There's no such thing as not having
What
variety
kind
in your
what
life.
kind of what kind of well then you should know. That's bad. That is bad.
Lord help Jesus.
It's bad. You should know then better than anybody about the
Okay,
variety
so
of
hold
different
on,
foods.
Hold on, back up.
So what did you eat growing up? What was a typical meal for you guys?
Man, did you just blink your eyes? At me
I'm
super
Gil
fast?
King right now. Wait,
will
I got
pop
to put
them
the
eyes out
glasses.
your head
I got to put
since
the
you wanna
glasses
sit in my
on.
hand.
You know her glasses always match what she
Let me
got
tell you
on.
something.
Wait,
Let me tell you something. Since you want to come up here and try to clown, and
I'm
you got
Gil
Terry up
King.
there trying to, the Terry gonna get you in trouble. First of all, hold on. First of all,
So-
growing up
So,
back home.
Sanjay,
What?
tell us what a typical meal consisted of.
Consistent meal consisted. Testing 1 2. Okay. A typical meal in New York can be anything because in New York you have so much diverse culture. But black people in New York typically eat from a southern diet because most black people growing up in
Dude,
my era live
pause,
from a diet.
pause.
What?
I told you on Sunday that I cooked.
What?
What did I tell you I cooked? What did I tell you I cooked? And what did you say?
What, armadillos? What'd you cook?
When I told you I was
Giraffe?
making sweet potatoes, you was like,
Sweet
"Are you
potatoes?
making mellow yellow or something?" I was
said
like,
yamalo.
"What?"
I didn't say nothing about no.
Oh,
I
I
said
was like,
yamalo.
"What is that?" Okay, so You grew up eating yamalo.
I didn't eat yamalo.
Yes, you
I just asked
did.
I never said nothing about no. I
You
said, did
ate-
you make yamalo? That's for
I didn't even know what yamalo was.
And green bean casserole.
We don't eat that.
You don't eat that.
No.
You shouldn't eat that.
You would never see
That's
that on
white
our
folks stuff.
table.
That's white people.
Never. 2 minutes. 6
Dang,
minutes.
I don't even get to curse you out like I want to.
6 minutes, Dougie Fresh.
No, but okay, listen. Growing up in New York, you eat black people who live because now
How long have you been here?
who cares?
Stop
Look at
talking
Dave
about
gonna
New
come cut
York.
us off. You look at
Don't
Dave
talk about
saying-
growing up in New York no more. You've been here for 30 years, so you are Arkansan.
That's right. And that,
Erase that. Erase that from your memory.
and
You are
boule.
Arkansan.
And you boule. You
And
a
you didn't get
boule
to eat
Negro
no
living
seafood
down
when you was
south.
a
You
little
boule
kid.
Negro. Now how about
It's
that?
okay.
And I ain't gonna never be. I represent back home. Teddy Riley rocked, but he lost the babyface. Yeah.
Didn't Dave tell you don't hit the table and stuff no more? Didn't he tell
What
you
wanna
that?
do? You want
Didn't
my
you
question?
tell him
I feel a lot
that
of
day? Y'all
heat
want to
coming
see a
off
fight? You
I feel a
guys,
lot
you
of heat
guys.
coming off this side
Thank
over
you
here.
for tuning in today. Desanjay was being very bougie today. No, actually, he was being very ghetto,
I'ma
talking
go
about
raid the
black people
crab leg
eating
section of Kroger.
eating well. He's upset because we're eating well.
Last week of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Dave get because he got the purple support group coming in, so I'm gonna let him
Only
have it.
wanna see
I might have to
you,
go and listen to
baby,
it, so I want to hear what they
in
got to say
the
about you.
purple rain.
But anyway,
Purple rain.
See, you got
Purple rain.
now, nigga. How much?
Oh, okay.
They gotta get the hell out. Okay. We will see you guys again next Friday, same bad time, same back channel. And don't forget, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of Hell's Kitchen.
Ooh, it
folks.
looked like snow. Let it snow. Bye, y'all.
Business owner, can I talk to you for a moment? How many